Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. There he is.
Yep. All right. Yeah, but
Uh-oh, you're pausing.
work versus like hard work kind of thing. Like, no, definitely hard work, but people who have a natural tendency, and I think the people who are good bodybuilders, not mediocre, are the ones who love to do it, right? We're just going to throw that out. Let's just assume that for our case scenario, for this discussion, that everybody who I'm applying this kind of conversation about are people who love to work out, who escape the world to go work out, right? That's me studying, chemical engineering, thermodynamics right now. And I'm, when I'm done with the day, I mean, I love doing this, but this is to me a lot harder work than I'll probably ever do in my life. But I mean, it's just crazy, difficult stuff. But I mean, it's smart work as well. It's smart work, but the discipline that you have to have because of all the information that they want you to accumulate in such a short period of time is just incredible compared to that of bodybuilding. Like bodybuilding, you have to have a rigid routine, right? Everything has to be rigid. But there's a lot of, you might have, 50 minutes of cardio, right? Right now, your brain can kind of wander off during cardio or something like this, and there's just different stages to it. But yeah, the hard work, aspect of it is when you're probably really deprived on calories and stuff. I mean, I've never prepped myself. I've never prepped myself, but I'm saying, like, you can only do so much because you can work hard. I'm not trying to dog on anybody in particular. I mean, yeah, I'm going to call somebody out in particular. I'm going to mention names, as Lenny would say. But Sadiq Jovic, he has the best heart. Like this, you know who I'm talking about? He's on GAT. He has the best heart. Like this guy has the best heart, and he tries so hard, but his physique is just garbage to me for like classic physique. It's garbage, and he works probably harder than most of the people out there. Like he's grinding harder than hell. Like they've spoke. I mean, there are people who can vouch for that. He lives in the Northeast and he works out at Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym, and Steve Weinberger, him and his wife kind of own that gym. He's like, nobody outworks Sadiq. Sadiq works harder than any bodybuilder I've ever seen. His routine, how rigid he is with all his discipline and everything is just crazy, but he just can't, like, there's something with, I feel like because I've watched how he works out, right? I feel like a lot of that muscular development, those crazy details, that hard muscle, that fullness, which Sadiq lacks, is the way that you perform the actual exercise. And when I see him perform exercise, it's a lot of jerking, it's a lot of hard pushing and stuff like that, which doesn't kind of accommodate that mind muscle connection, and it doesn't really apply during those sets and stuff like that. And I don't know, like, he works with somebody like 24/7. Every time he's in the gym, he's working with a personal trainer, one of the biggest personal trainers there. So, I mean, but from my perspective, you look at a guy with a crazy chest development like Chris Bumstead, and the way he performs the motion, you can see that the pecs just contracting perfectly and getting full at the top and everything like that. And I don't know, like Sadiq is just kind of a jerk, and that's how he gets weight up. And I don't know. There has to be mechanics involved, and I think mechanics are the biggest thing. Of course, you have to have diet. I mean, diet has to be on point, especially for contest prep. But as far as sheer muscular development, which happens during the off season, you have to have an idea and a very defined mind muscle connection in order to have that IFBB pro status physique.
Oh yeah.
Like,
well, I mean,
I think it's more.
If it was just going in and working out, Jason would have been an IFBB pro, and myself would have been an IFBB pro years ago. I mean,
like I was gonna say, your legs development is crazy. I mean, if I were to say anything, because I'm just being I'm just being nitpicky. Every part of your body, you have a great muscular development, but
I just got wide hip.
up is like your back, of course, and maybe the fullness of your arms and stuff like that, and maybe the way that everything kind of ties in with the way that they tie into each other to make that illusion. But your muscle development in and of itself is good, but that's when things become complicated. I mean, my physique isn't anywhere near yours or anything like that because I just haven't been training that long, and I'm in school. I don't really work hard on my physique, but yeah, you have a good point when you say like, yeah, Jason could do really well. Have you seen like some of those pictures that the Maniacs have kind of done a little bit of Photoshop and made the lighting to where this is during his lean point when he was trying to actually get in shape and he was on like the best path to success. And you can see that muscle under there, and it's incredible. Like his back isn't bad. His legs are just crazy. They look like, some IFBB pros, and that's kind of, I'm not even trying to exaggerate that case. But I mean, shit, like, yeah, if he actually was able to stay in the game, he could be a pretty good bodybuilder, at least.
You know what's crazy too is I knew if I started when I went to Cornelius, I went to him the year before, so 2016, and I said, look, I want to prep for this show. He saw me 2 years before that, and he's like, dude, you have all the muscle there is. You just got to get in shape. You got to get the fat off. So I was like, okay. So I went to him the following year. Yeah. I got his diet and training and everything, and I just cheated on my diet, and he just come up to me and told me, he said, dude, you're a lost cause. He's like, you have so much muscle that you could do really well, but you're just a lost cause. And it made me really mad at myself, not at him. So I told him when I went for the Ruby prep, I said, you tell me everything you want me to do, and I'm going to do it today, and this is where we're going to start. So I did that. So I knew if I'd have done the Ruby, if I'd have waited and done the Ruby in 2018 instead of 2017, it'd have been a whole different outcome. But, going from 284, 20-something, 25, 30% body fat to getting down to where I did, the lowest I went for that Ruby prep was 204, and we had to start bulking back up 6-7 weeks out. So it was like, okay. So, and that's where Cornelius, dude, a lot of people don't give him credit. They just like to talk junk. But that dude, man, muscle structure and everything, he is incredible. And I'm not just saying that because he's my buddy. I'm just saying I've always admired him just because what he could deadlift. Dude went down to 190 and pulled 705 in the rain without a shirt on, just straps, no belt. 705 deadlift. Unreal. Yeah. At 190. So to me, it's always been fascinated with him. So, that's why I was like, man, shoot, I'll get you to do my prep and everything. So he's going to do my prep for the Ruby 2019, and we're going to take third again, and I'll be happy with it. Anything after that car wreck, I'll be happy with.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine. And I think that's the big thing is kind of overcoming these things. The body, it constantly adapts, right?
Yeah.
So you're trying to stay in that homeostasis and balance kind of thing. Did you have any nerve damage after that accident?
Yeah. I actually, so my hamstrings and my glutes, I couldn't feel them for 7-8 months. And now I'm starting to really get the feeling back in them. But I still have like some nerve damage in the top of right above my hip bone in my back. So like touching it, it's numb. I can pinch it and I can't feel it. But if I like dig in there, I can feel it, but I can't feel the surface of it. Oh, it looks like you're freezing up there, bud. Squarehead Adderall. You guys are so mean. Michael, I think we're freezing up. Couldn't do a proper glute. You mean glute spread for months? Yes, I could not do a proper glute spread for months. Gotta let you go, bro. All right, Lord Tater. Join. Dale, what's up? Good sport. Good spot for injection. Yeah, you're right about that. Couldn't feel it, right? How's it going? Mike, glad to see you back on here. Yeah, Big Will, I'm glad to be on here, man. I hate I took such a hiatus, but I had to. Which Fitbit you got? The Surge. The Surge. How many steps am I up to today? I'm only up to 15,000, which is horrible. I should be doing way more, but I've been having to measure all this office out today. Should you let Squarehead Kid talk some more? Yeah, I'll put him back on there. Did he send me a request? Tater Tater, you mean later Matater? What prep will be different? What prep will be different for Ruby this year? I'm not sure yet. Whatever Cornelius has in mind, because I'm not cleared to really train yet. So that's what. 20,000 steps. I normally want to average. Normally my average is 16,000, and one time when I first went back to work, it was like 33. I was walking forever, man. 20,000 a day. What kind of results would I see my first 2 months training? Depends on what you're doing. Uh-oh. Is that my doggy? My doggy out there? Uh-oh, let me see. Put her in the house, please. Okay, I'm back. My kids were trying to get on there. Will you get Cornelius's wife's panty for Lenny? Nah, probably not. That was a good trolling joke. You guys didn't give me enough credit for that. I thought it was fantastic. I thought about that for months. New Fitbit measures when you feet bleed. There you go. That's what I need. Wake up, kid. Is Cornelius Irish? I think so. Yeah, Ireland. Yeah, he's Irish. Where did Bob square? I don't know. 5 days training on one muscle each day. No, not right now. Right now, I just do legs. I can't do much. So now I benched the bar, and it was terrible. It was really bad. We got to hunt together. Yes, where you want to hunt at? Tell me. Hunting season's over right now, but we'll get there. You plan on getting as small weight-wise as you did for 2017? Probably not. I'll probably get a little bit bigger, but I want to taper my waist in a lot more because that was the biggest criticism is my waist was wide, which the genetics, I can't really help it. Dale, are you a beast? Dale, you're a beast. Much love. All right, cool. Thanks, man. Australia. Man, so cool. The great Dale responds to me. Now I can. Oh, come on now. Lake Crevice. Where's Lake Crevice? Let's go find Lake Crevice. We're all going to drown in Lake Crevice. Do you believe in progressive overload? Dude, I just do whatever feels right. Like I told Lenny in that one, I do what works for me. And obviously it didn't work for me because I got third place. Ha! That was funny. You're supposed to laugh at that. How is your plan? Okay, that one went too fast. How's your bicep tear? So, remember how freaky? There's the scar. There it is. So it's not too bad. It's not all the way down there like it was. And it's crazy. My arms are still 18 inches. Yeah, buddy. And then this one. So that one was torn too. So that one's actually a little bit smaller. I haven't done biceps since May. So it's been a while. Have you, Adam McLeod? All right, bro, got to hit. Jason, got to go. Got to let you go, bro. All right, Adam. Good talking to you, bro. Yeah, buddy. Chip Square Kid, I don't know. What in the world you're talking about? You still have a peak? Yeah, a little bit of a peak. Nothing like that freaky, god-awful mess it was. I have a 20-inch waist. People often make jokes about small waist. It's a good thing, right? Yeah, 20. I wish if I had a 28-inch waist when I done the Ruby, 28-inch waist is great, dude. Holy crap. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Good to see you back on here. Yes, Adam McLeod. No, McLeod. Christopher McLeod. Adam McLeod. Back to the Future, Adam McLeod. Doc Brown. Oh, God, it's going to be horrible. Bottom of the ocean. Oh, that sucks. Who was the kid, Dale? It's a guy named Michael. He comes on here a lot when I was doing a lot of stuff before. he'll message me from time to time. We'll chat, but he's knowledgeable, man. He knows a lot about the science behind it, which is really cool. And I mean, he's a young kid. He's wanting to get into it and learn about it, and he's not a cocky prick like a lot of people think. I mean, he's just smart. He takes pride in what he learns. That's what I like about him. He's a cool kid. I enjoy talking with him. That's actually the first time me and him went live. We've actually messaged back and forth. What do you think about Lenny's most recent IG live? I'm glad I didn't see it. Hopefully, yeah. Well, people tried to send me clips, and I just go past them. Dell, bring in Patrick. Who? Bring in who? Who? Nobody's requesting me. That's why. How tall are me? I am 6'5". No, I'm only like 5'7.5", 5'8". My license say I'm 5'11", so I'll go with that. I'm a shorty McShorten. And are you still dealing with a lot of physical pain? No, I don't have a lot of physical pain, which is really fortunate because breaking your back in 4 places, having one vertebrae completely destroyed, 4 fusions, fractured tailbone, broke ribs. I can go on and on and on to everything I had. 4 major car accidents, bro. No, having that and being able to not big and freaky, big and fat, but appreciate it. Thank you. Having all that going on, man, and I just had to get my mind right and get to a point where I can start. I like the phrase, somebody told me a long time ago, everybody starts somewhere. Arnold had to start somewhere. So, I'm not comparing myself to Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's the greatest bodybuilder of all time. But in my situation, I have to start somewhere. Do you agree that if you have the lower body, yes, I love when you send that out too. If you have, so okay, here, let's see. The upper body is trash right now, but then let's go on down to the lower. Look at the separation in that. Isn't that ridiculous? That's because all I get to do is legs. There's the calves. Jason says he's got big calves. Come on, Jason. I'm a cripple. Look at the separation. Watch. I'm gonna make it dance for you. Here you go. Ready? That's freaky. But when all you get to do is legs, that's what you get. Don't worry, Dale. You'll be back. Yes, I will be back. Back in time. Dun, 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 dun. Bunchhead Square. Patrick, who's okay? I don't see one. Hold on, let me go there. Tom Platt's wheels. I wish. I actually, so when I was doing some squat and stuff, I would do close grip squats on a Smith machine and got some pain meds. No, the first time I didn't do the pain meds, like I think for 7 days, and that was it. This surgery was worse because they went into my shoulder, and then when they went in and repaired this bicep, since it was down here, they had to drill into the humerus bone. So when they drilled in and put it in, I could feel every bit of where they drilled in, and that hurt so bad. So I took, they put me on oxycodone and whatever the other name with Tylenol. It's got acetaminophen with it. I think that's how you say it. Not, oh well, with it. And I had a really weird reaction to it, so I quit taking it after a few days, and then I was done. BPC 157, TB 500 was mostly what I did. Do I dip? Yes, I dip. You dip. I dip. We dip. No. Are you talking about like dipping? Like dip? No, that's disgusting. That would actually make me throw up. I tried to chew tobacco one time, and that was the nastiest stuff in the world. Whoever does that, you're a freak. Hold on, let me see who's wanting to go live. That's a rough. Yeah, it is rough looking. I was telling everybody that. I've been brushing it. I don't understand why I can't get it to straighten out. I need to get some Leatherman beard oil. I have to send Brad to give me some beard oil. Who is this? Where's Patrick? I don't see Patrick. Frank Lopez. Let me see. Frank Lopez. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Frank Lopez. That's Frank Father. Here we go. Let's see who this is. All right, I'll just send it out. See if you're going to go live. I guess you're not going live. Are you going live? Here we go. See what you got. Oh, so let's see who this is. Max Henderson. All right, Max. Waiting on you, Max. The Brad hair and beard oil stack. Yes, that's what I need. The Brad hair and beard oil stack. Now I can be a cookie cutter as Brad. Yo,
Hey, what's up, Dale? What's up, man?
you're not going to do anything crazy, are you? I had one guy dancing.
Nah, I promise I won't, Dale.
I had one guy dancing, showing his butt. It was weird. What's up?
Nah, what were you and the square-headed guy about? I wanna continue talking about that. What were you talking about?
Talking about just muscle definition, people's body types. He was talking about. We were talking about Hunter Labrada, how I think he's a great bodybuilder and all kinds of stuff like that. Well, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you got Lenny's number? I want to phone Lenny.
Lenny's number. I actually don't because he had that new phone, so I don't. The only time I get to talk to him is if I Instagram him.
He's got a new smartphone, has he?
Well, for him, it's a super smartphone. It's like a anti-theft computer because he can't work it. I wish he had his flip phone because when he had his flip phone, I'd call him and he'd answer it. But
there were some problems with the tranny porn with that, wasn't there?
that was probably, yeah, they probably confiscated that and he's like wanted by the FBI or something now. I don't know.
Yeah, tranny gel porn. 10-10-10 porn.
The 10-10-10.
All right, I got to go there. I'll piss out, boy. Okay, piss out.
Peace out. Hey, buddy.
Peace out, boy.
Let's see who else is going to go in here. I'm kind of afraid to do this because if I touch this thing, man, and these, man, there's like one other person on here. Let's see. It's the first time I went live with anybody. Oh, he's unable to join. Well, I guess that's it. Cool. Next. What do you think about that, Dale? What do I think about what? Fire? Yeah, fire's great. So, guys, weirdos, yeah. Keep me up with what's up with all this Big Rob stuff. I've actually been out of the loop with all this. I hear like Joe Pietero. How's Cornelius Pecter? Doing great, dude. That man's, I mean, just check out his Instagram. Unreal. I mean, dang, dude, he looks phenomenal. He's doing awesome. What do you think about Lenny's live? I'm tell you the same thing I told everybody. I haven't seen it, and I don't care to see it. But I can tell you right now, for the rest of my life, and as long as Lenny lives, I will always be called out in every tranny porn, or porn he does, or whatever he does, because his favorite saying is, "What do you think about that, Dale?" So, yeah. That's what I get for starting a beef with Lenny in 2015. When you going to Delray again? Hopefully somewhere around April, May, maybe spring. I don't know. I'm trying to talk him into coming up to the Arnold. It'd be fun to hang out with him up there. What's your opinion on diet soda? You could have one. I just wouldn't drink it every time you drink something. You can have one or two a day. Me personally, I like Sprite Zero. I'm not crazy about Diet Coke or anything like that. Sprite Zero would be my choice, or like a Powerade Zero. I like those. When I wasn't dieting, Dr. Pepper, man, all day long. There's nothing can beat a Dr. Pepper. It was non-cookie cutter to say the Yeah, I hear you. You should get a commission from your name shout-outs. Nah. Any money that would be a commission for that, I would let Lenny have it. Lenny needs it more than I do. You know, unfortunately, Lenny's got all kinds of... What? Yes, Dr. Pepper is. That's right. That's exactly right. Unfortunately, Lenny has a lot worse situation than I do. But Lenny's a good guy, man. I like Lenny. Even though, we'll get at each other and talk junk, and that's what keeps us motivated. I plan on doing the Ruby against him. Lord willing, everything keeps going away, and that's the plan for my life, then that's what I'll do. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a good time to take my wife and them down there and go have a vacation after I do the show and, hang out at the beach and, live life. Be a normal person for once. When will you next see the Misfits? Hopefully in the spring. Do you still have Big J blocked? Yes. You know why I don't unblock Jay? Because I don't care for Jay. You know why? he can say everything he wants to say about, oh, I'm sorry, I done it. Well, a drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts. It's funny. He didn't say that when he was up here, when he was in Cornelius's gym with me. He never said that to my face. He wouldn't say it to my face. It's just funny thing. I'm not going to dwell much on this. I'm not going to talk much junk, but I'm just going to tell you, this is how Jay is. He gets jealous of everybody, so he tries to trash them and try and make himself feel better. Case in point, he talks so much junk about beating the crap out of P.J. Braun. P.J. Braun's 5 feet from him, and he done nothing but sit on a column and became a little girl. Because all he does, he's a chihuahua. You jump at it. That's how he is. That's how he is. And do I want to be friends with people like that? No, I care less. So he can talk all the junk he wants to talk about me, and that's fine. Because here's the thing. This is the first thing I've said about Jay to anybody is on these 2 lives that I did tonight. Because I care less. I don't think about what he does, or I don't care. I'm still so far in his mind, he can't let it go. I forgot about him when I blocked him. Good luck to him and all his endeavors, whatever he's doing. Hey, good luck to you, Jay. But forget about me. I've already forgot about you. What's up, Christian Dukes? Christian Dukes in the house. You still with Strength Addicts? Oh, you are Strength Addicts. You still with Iron Mag Labs? Jay is an alcoholic. Yeah, you know what? And that's just a vice he has to live with. Whatever. I care less. You're in Vegas. Oh, wow. Cool. Yes, in Vegas. When he met P.J. Braun, yeah, face to face and didn't do nothing. All that's just how he is. If Jason goes to the Ruby, you have no chance. You got that right. Oh, Crystal Wildfire Anthony. Hello, dearie. How are you doing? Will you be at the LA Expo? No, but I will be at the Arnold. So definitely will come by and have to say hey to you, young lady. That would be an honor to meet you. What happened to Dope Labs? They're still around. They're still there. They got a good pre-workout. Oh my gosh, Patrick, how are you, man? How's everything going with you, buddy? It's been a long time since I've been in contact with you. Christian, man, life's good. Back on the recovery grind, starting to get back to training, and hopefully big things for Dale Chance in 2019. I'm already started my cookie cutter program. I grew the beard a little bit. I need to shave this thing. It's horrible. When will you and Lenny work out together? Hopefully this spring, maybe in summer. I don't know. Hopefully sometime this year. You're sick as a dog? Oh, wow, man. I hate to hear that. Well, go get in your sauna. That should help you out. Any competition this year, Dale? I am doing my first in the summer. All right. Yes, Lord willing, and everything goes right, and I'm still good, I would do the Ruby again. I'm good, hon. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Crystal. We definitely have to meet up. Yes, we do. At the Arnold, that would be great. Oh, you'll be working a booth with Joe? All right, cool. I'll have to come by and see you guys. I've been looking forward to meeting you guys. I think that would be awesome hang out with you. And Joe Pietero, I have to protect Joe, since I got metal shrapnel in my back, or not shrapnel, but metal rods. Rob comes and shoots at him. I just turn around and, ricochet the rods or the bullets off the rods in my back, and maybe to hit Rob and take him out. I'm just kidding. Rob will probably have me arrested for saying that now. Yeah, and Patrick, good to be back on here, man. Red Redemption. No, I don't play any video games, man. That's for kids. Well, according to Lenny or Jay, I sit in my parents' basement and pee in empty Mountain Dew bottles. Yeah, I forgot about that. What's up, man? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing? How do you like Jason Freakier by the... I haven't watched any of it yet. I need to watch it. Jason, if you think about it, go back to when we were doing the Ruby in 2017. He did the same kind of series thing. He wasn't going to do it, was going to do it. That's just Jason. He's doing it for entertainment, man. And he does a lot of funny stuff. So I'll give him credit all day long. I won't hate on Jason. A lot of people do that enough already. I actually have a soft spot for Jason. What would you credit the most for building your legs? We're all hoping everything goes. What would I credit the most for building my legs? Um, well, I'll tell you a quick little story. When I was a young lad, strapping young boy, I was really small and really skinny. And um, my neighbors and everything, they used to bully me. So my thing was, if they couldn't catch me, they couldn't hurt me. So I'd always outrun them. So just always running away. And then when I first started getting into playing football, they wanted me to develop my quad. So they had me do a lot of bleacher runs, a lot of hill runs, and then they had me doing a lot of squatting. So I would say squatting mostly and playing football what done that with my leg development. Now, since my wreck is the only body part I could really work, so my muscle connection, man, I would sit there and every time I do leg extensions, I feel my quads to feel them activate, so that way I can feel it and I can tell, when it's activating. Yeah, that's just something I do. I have metal rods in my back. Oh, you do? Wow, that's awesome. See, we got something in common. So we got Joe. You're right. Ain't nobody gonna mess with Joe. That'd be cool to hang out with you guys. It's sick. It's piss. Yes, you're a good guy, mate. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be. I try to treat everybody like I want to be treated. Watch the new Adam Harper workout video with Jason. Okay, is it a good one? Timothy Wickberg, what is up, my man? I'm gonna make that shirt. You gotta private message me, man. DM me your information. I want to make you one when I do it. I think that'd be cool. I'm gonna make one for you. I love that, the Deldozer. How old am I? I'm 17 forever. What do you think about that, Lenny? No, I am fixing to be 37 years old. I'm an old man. He dies during the workout. Oh, really? Well, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I guarantee you Adam wanted to put him through it just for the views or just for when he talked junk about him. Didn't Adam lose? Isn't that like how Adam looks now? He lost his thumb or something. Isn't he like this when he does thumbs up? No, I'm chewing gum. I don't chew tobacco. I don't dip. That's disgusting. I'll tell you a very sick story. My dad had a friend that dipped and had a Dr. Pepper when I was younger. He was spitting in a Dr. Pepper bottle. I grabbed his spit bottle and I drunk it. Oh, it makes me cringe to this day. That's why I would never, ever do that. Stuff's disgusting. It was filled with mints. I bet you. It was filled with mints. Whoa. What kind of video was that? Jason with mints? Is he doing gay for pay? Oh, mints, I got you. What's my weight? Right now, 255, bud. 255. I'm chunky. I'm a chunky monkey, man. Look, I didn't care about dieting. I didn't care about cardio. I didn't care about none of that. But, I need to get back to the healthy lifestyle, and it's the only way I'm going to be able to get back on stage. Oh, here's a very good question, Devin. Will you ever buy another Mustang? Yes, I will buy a Mustang, but the only condition, it has to be a 60s model, and it has to have a 289 or a 302. I will never own another 700 horsepower car, ever. I can credit that wreck to myself. Nobody else. The guy slammed no brakes in front of me, but me being a driver and been driving since I was, 16 years old, I should have been able to react better, but it scared me and I reacted wrong and it happened, and I tell you what, a lot of people say, well, it's the worst thing that ever happened. No, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. One, it put me a new perspective on life. I got a lot closer with God and a lot closer with my family. I neglected my family a lot. So it was really good. It was a really good blessing for me to have that wreck. A lot of people may look at me and say, man, you're stupid, but that's fine. Not everybody's going to understand everything. I don't understand everything they do. They're not going to understand everything I do. It was a very good blessing for that wreck, for that to happen to me. It put a lot of things in perspective in my life. So that's why I'm taking it slow. And if I get back on stage, cool. If I don't, you know what? Hey, my family's here. I'm alive. I walked away. Would I love to be back on stage? Yes, I would. But, probably not going to happen until this April. Not anytime soon. Did you see Heaven when the car crashed? No, dude, be honest with you. I joke about it a lot now because it's over and done with. But I didn't see anything. You know, I woke up literally 4 days. Well, I woke up and I was conscious enough to talk and speak. 4 days later, I was in and out of consciousness the first 4 days, and I remember seeing people from my work. You know, I'd open my eyes and I said, hey, and then next thing you know, I'd open my eyes and be somebody else. So that was about it. But when I finally woke up, the first thing that I was worried about is if I was paralyzed. Have you ever have BP issue? Blood pressure issues? No. No, well, no, okay, I'm lying on that. When I was 298, my blood pressure was pretty bad. So that's another reason why I had to start getting back in shape. Because when I first joined where I work at, I went in there, I was 190 pounds. And I mean, I was, you know, in really good shape, 190 pounds. And then but the bad thing is I used to smoke cigarettes, quit smoking, and got fat. Just quit lifting weights, quit doing everything, just got fat. You know, and that was the worst thing I ever did. But it gave me a lot of muscle, a lot of size. But it was the worst thing. It was so hard to get all the weight off. And once I started getting everything under control, hey, I done really well. That's like everybody posts that video about me, or that picture of me when I was kind of chunky and I was on stage. What they don't realize is I was 242 pounds right there. The morning, I looked really good in the morning. Well, good to that standard. But that show right there, I knew I wasn't going to place or anything, so I was just having fun because I wanted to get back into it. So I went out and I drank two liters of Sprite, and I ate a pizza, a burger, and fries, and went back on stage. So the worst pictures in my life, but it's a very funny moment for me. How many shows have you done now, Dale? Total? 7 or 8 shows. I won the first show I ever done, and then that was in 2007. And 2017, the second show after Ruby, I won my weight class in that one. So that was 10 years. I'll post that on here. I'll post that 10-year transformation, 2007 and 2017, and see what people think about it. What up, Dale? Glad you're back, brother. Thanks, buddy. Man, it went by too fast. Oh, my phone's fixing to die. Don't feel bad. I am pushing 40 this year. Hey, man, I ain't feeling bad. Timothy, hey, age ain't nothing but a number, right? It's how you feel. All right, everybody. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. Hopefully, I get to come back and do a lot of this, a lot more going forward. Start my comeback series, and it'll be interesting. Any ideas? DM me. You know, and no, I won't do a video with Lenny and some girl. That's not going to happen, so don't even do that. How old am I? 36. Fixing to be 37. Anyway, my phone's fixing to die. Thanks all you guys for joining in. Yeah, buddy. Woo, the bicep's still cool. Ha, Crystal, see ya. Look forward to meeting you. Everybody, yeah, buddy. I'm going to save this.